Hi, boys and girls, it's story time. Are you ready to hear the first half of the story about Home Again Herby story? I know I am. Remember, this is the title, Home Again Herby, and it says here, a fun rhyming adventure by Karen Karinga about love of family and home. And Karen is the author and the illustrator. Front cover, back cover, and spine. Let's review our vocabulary words first, okay? Our first vocabulary word is world. The world is a planet called, what was it? Do you remember? You're right, Earth. That's where we live on. That's where we all live, with animals and plants. What else do you see on planet Earth, my friends? Do you remember we talked about it yesterday? You're right. We see mountains, we see flowers, we see the ocean, so lakes, rivers, so a lot of wonderful things on our planet. This is called the world, and we live on planet Earth. Our next vocabulary word is poke. Now remember, the word poke means it can be done with your finger or a stick or an object like this. Poke. And it can make a hole through something also, but we don't want to poke our friends or our families because that's not very nice, is it? But that is one of our vocabulary words. Our next vocabulary word is bus. Remember I talked about bus yesterday? A bus is a long car with tires, and people put money in there or have a ticket, and it can give them rides to faraway places or a ride to work or ride home. And many people sit here, and the bus driver drives the bus. Our next vocabulary word is gate. Now gates are made out of different things. This gate here is made out of wood. Some of them are made out of iron bars. Some are tall, some are short. Some lock with a key, some lock with a latch. Our next vocabulary word and our last one is curious. Are you curious on what the word curious means? Are you curious if this doggy hat is warm on Teacher Lupe? That's the word curious. That's what it means. Yesterday I talked about like a birthday present. You're curious what's inside the birthday present or what you're going to get for Christmas. You're curious. So those are vocabulary words. So I'm going to read the first half of the story for you today. Are you ready? I know I am. I'm organizing the vocabulary words here for you. So when we find them, if I find gate, boom, I'm going to pick up gate, okay? All right. Here we go, my friends. Oh, I wonder what happens to Herby. It happened one day, quite by mistake. Someone had left open the gate. Oh no. Look at, there's the gate. It's open. Can you see? Do you see, my friends? That gate is open. Now, that happens to I have an itch right here. Itch. A lot of people leave the gates open by accident and their pets run away. It makes them feel so sad. Let's see what happens. That's how the adventure began that day. The wide world before him. Herby was on his way. Herby was truly a most curious dog. The first thing he found was a warty green. What is it, my friends? You're right. A frog. Let's see what happens with a frog. Hello, said Herby. Ruff, ruff. With a gentle, there it is, poke. The frog opened one eye and just let out a big croak. See? Let me see his eye. Yep, he has one eye open. Look at. I hadn't noticed that before. That's funny. I don't want to go too far, Herby thought. But off he went with a cheery trot. This is a trot. Let me get the dog. Hold on. Like this. The cheery trot. To trot, to trot, to trot. Let's see what happens next. Do you see his little trot right there, how he's trotting? He doesn't look sad. And this lady's just smiling. So maybe this lady just sees the dog and says, oh, what a nice doggy. Oh, so lovely. Maybe that's what she's saying. Then he stopped quickly, like this. He stretched his ear. Let's stretch this doggy's ear. I think I could stretch mine out better. What do you think? So he stretched his ear. A bright, sunny song. He sounded quite near. So like this. Herbie looked all around. There it was, in a tree, a bright yellow bird. Look at the bird. Oh, I think Herbie likes the sound of the bird. What do you think? Let's see. Herbie thought, my, what a dandy dog day. He sniffed the fresh air. He watched the kids play. I think they're playing soccer. What do you guys think? Has to do with a lot of running and kicking. No using your hands. He trotted past bushes that jiggled and swayed. Herbie's tummy was feeling a little afraid. Then, whoosh! Out pounced a fat black cat who scowled at Herbie. Skit, scat. Oh, look. Oh, my. That's our last page for today. Oh, my friends, tomorrow we will find out what happens to Herbie. Oh, I hope he'll be fine, but I think he'll be fine because Herbie seems to be a really smart doggy. Till tomorrow, my friends, stay tuned. So remember, watch Storytime tomorrow to hear the second half. Have a lovely, beautiful day, but most of all, have fun being you.